All right, here we go, here we go. Defense is on 1, offense is on 2, here we go.
Tom Coughlin has always had a passion for the game of football, and his love for the sport and coaching began as a young man growing up in upstate New York.
Grew up in Waterloo, New York. It was a wonderful, wonderful place to grow up in. Great athletic tradition. The guys I admired most, to be honest with you, in my town were my high school football coach, Mike Ornato, and my high school baseball and basketball coach, Bill Carey. I just thought they were great guys. They were really well thought of in the community. They were obviously making a major contribution. And that contribution was they were taking a bunch of young men and molding them into a team and hopefully to outstanding people and parents, etc., down the road. But I thought that was pretty neat.
Coughlin attended Syracuse from 1965 to 1968, where he was a running back for the Syracuse Orange football team. And he was a teammate with future NFL Hall of Famers Larry Zonka and Floyd Little. Coughlin stayed at Syracuse after graduation and earned a master's degree while working as a graduate assistant. In 1970, he was hired as the head coach at the Rochester Institute of Technology, where he coached for 4 seasons. In 1974, he returned to his alma mater as a quarterbacks coach and was eventually promoted to offensive coordinator. From 1981 to 1983, he was hired as the quarterbacks coach for the Boston College Golden Eagles, where he helped develop a young quarterback named Doug Flutie. In 1984, he left the collegiate ranks to become a wide receivers coach in the NFL, first with the Philadelphia Eagles in 1984 and 1985, then with the Green Bay Packers in 1986 and 1987, and in 1988 he became the wide receivers coach for the New York Giants.
Very, very proud of the position that I coach, but also just proud to be a part of an organization and a team that really believed in doing things together, doing things the right way, being really team-oriented and understanding that individuals play the game, but teams win championships.
In 1990, New York advanced all the way to Super Bowl 25, where they defeated the Buffalo Bills in a thrilling 20-19 victory.
In the air, got the distance, it is no good! No good! Wide right!
Following New York's win in Super Bowl 25, Coughlin headed back to Boston College, where he served as head coach from 1991 to 1993. In 1995, the NFL came calling again when Coughlin was named the first head coach of the expansion Jacksonville Jaguars. During his tenure in Jacksonville, the Jaguars made 4 playoff appearances, including trips to the AFC Championship game in 1996 and 1999.
And we are in the AFC Championship!
But the Jaguars fell short of the Super Bowl both times. After 8 seasons in Jacksonville, Coughlin was on the move once again. On January 6, 2004, Tom Coughlin realized a lifelong dream when he was introduced as the new head coach of the New York Football Giants.
What we must be all about right now immediately is the restoration of pride.
When I accepted the position at the press conference as the head football coach of the New York Giants, the things that I said were the things that I believed. The reestablishment of New York Giant pride was the thing that we had to do.
You hang together every snap, every play, and hang together and fight your off, men. We're going to have a hell of a football team. Do it. Let's have a team. 1, 2, 3.
Coughlin led New York into the playoffs in 2005 and 2006. But in 2007, the Giants started the season 0-2. With double-digit losses to the Dallas Cowboys,
wide open Owens, makes the catch, runs out of a tackle, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Terrell Owens.
And the Green Bay Packers.
Over the middle, into the end zone, back of the end zone, touchdown Donald Driver.
In Week 3, Washington was about to hand the Giants their 3rd straight defeat.
We were 0-2. We were down at halftime. We let somebody drive the ball with us in the lead in the 4th quarter. They get to the 1. We don't panic. We don't lose it. We line up. 2 different guys make tackles on that right side.
Takes the snap, handoff left for Betts, and he's tripped up and stopped short. They're going to win the ball game.
That was the confidence builder that We won 6 straight after that.
In Week 16, New York clinched a spot in the playoffs with a hard-fought victory over the Bills in Buffalo.
Bradshaw up the middle, 25-30, it's a foot race. Bradshaw to the 40, to midfield. No one's going to get the rookie out of Marshall. Touchdown, Ahmad Bradshaw. And the rookie may have run the Giants into the postseason.
Congratulations, gentlemen. 10 wins and in. That's a great job, man. Terrific job.
The Giants' playoff run began in the sweltering Florida heat against the Buccaneers.
80 degrees in January. Don't feel like home field advantage to me.
So we go into Tampa and we hang on to the ball. We don't turn it over. You know, we beat them in a, 24-14 kind of a game.
Fires right for Toomer in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Amani Toomer, who's having a whale of a game.
Now we go to Dallas. Well, they beat us twice during the regular season. Jerry puts 2 tickets to the NFC Championship game on each player's stool in their locker room the night before the game. And of course, we end the game with a pick in the end zone.
Back to throw, has time to the end zone, intercepted by the Giants. R.W. McQuarters. Way to go, R.W.
And now we go to Green Bay for the championship game, where it was minus 24 degrees. Corey Webster gets the interception. We run it back. We're just barely in field goal range. It's a 47-yard field goal.
Snap is good. Kick on its way. End over end. Does it have the distance? It is good. Yeah. Lawrence Tynes has kicked the Giants to the Super Bowl.
He could have kicked it 55. I mean, he hit it beautifully, Then you're headed for the Super Bowl.
The New York Football Giants and the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 42.
How did the Giants pull off one of the major upsets in Super Bowl history?
The whole idea there was, hey fellas, stop talking about it and do it.
In Super Bowl 42, New York's main mission was to punish Tom Brady.
We needed to get him off his spot, make him uncomfortable, knock him down, knock him down, knock him down. Don't make it easy on him to be able to just stand in there and throw the ball.
Brady back, has time, steps up, gets hit, sack, fumble the football, it's loose on the ground, they scramble for it. Who has it? Giant ball at midfield.
Through 3 quarters, the Big Blue defense held the league's most potent offense to just 7 points. And early in the 4th quarter, the Giants took the lead.
Tyree in motion, handoff, play fake, manning the throw to the end zone, touchdown! David Tyree on the post, and the Giants have the lead with 11:05 to go in the ballgame.
David Tyree's first touchdown of the season gave the Giants a 10-7 lead early in the 4th quarter. But once again, the Patriots would answer with a scoring drive of their own.
Brady gets set, takes the snap, back to throw, lobs one right for Moss, touchdown! The Patriots have the lead. So the Giants know what they have to do. They've got to go 83 yards in 2:39.
17-14, fellas. 1 touchdown, we are world champions. Believe it, and it will happen.
Now the clock's ticking down on us. We've got to drive the ball. We've got a critical 3rd down. It's up somewhere near midfield. I wouldn't say there's a breakdown in our protection, but Eli's about to get trapped back there. And somehow he gets out of it.
Now throws it deep downfield to Tyree, who makes the catch at the 22-yard line. What a play by Manning. He eluded 3 sacks.
He hung on to the ball. He secured the ball. It was clearly a catch, and it was the shot in the arm that we needed to get us going. To eventually Plaxico makes it was a move designed off of a sight adjust. They came with a full blitz. He made the move. Eli threw it up in the air. I'm seeing Plaxico literally running into the end zone by himself, and I'm just, catch that thing now. Don't take your eye off the ball.
First is wide open. Touchdown Giants in the left corner of the end zone.
Touchdown.
And that is it. The New York Giants have knocked off the New England Patriots 17-14 as Tom Coughlin gets a Gatorade bath, and the Giants, with the most improbable win in recent memory, have won Super Bowl 42.
You go through an experience like that and you win together, you are bound together for the rest of your lives by that accomplishment. And the greatest thing in the world is nobody can take it away from you.
After winning Super Bowl 42 in 2007, Coughlin led the Giants to a 12-4 record in 2008. But a loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC wildcard game was followed by disappointing seasons in 2009 and 2010, where the Giants failed to make the playoffs. and as training camp began in 2011, Coughlin had a strong but simple message for his team.
You're going to hear me say this 1,000 times. Finish, finish, finish. We showed a video of a girls cross-country team, a high school cross-country team, and one particular girl who really was their best runner. Coming down the stretch, she began to struggle. She collapsed within feet of the finish line. She said to herself, you have to finish, that's the point. She literally crawled across the finish line, and her team won the state championship. When the movie ended, you could have heard a pin drop in the room.
In an up-and-down season where the Giants posted 2 3-game winning streaks and a 4-game losing streak, Tom Coughlin consistently rallied his players by stressing the importance of unity and teamwork.
Good teams become great teams when their members trust each other enough to surrender the me for the we.
In Week 16, the Giants had a 7-7 record and faced a must-win situation in a game with the New York Jets at MetLife Stadium. Early in the contest, the Giants' offense was struggling and desperately needed a spark to save their season.
It's an absolute struggle, you know, and we're looking from the sideline. We're backed up. We got the ball on the 1-yard line, and we're coming out. This could be dangerous here.
Manning back to throw. Looks, throws one to the right, completes it to the right for a first down, and running out of a tackle down the right sideline is Victor Cruz. Chased by Smith, hurdles over him, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Giants, 99 yards!
And so Victor goes 99, and it's a whole different ballgame. And probably from that point on, if you wanted to define the defining moment in the season, when things really came together and took off, that was it right there. From that point on, we started to combine confidence with cohesiveness, with intelligence, with masterful play.
Touchdown Giants, Akeem Nicks. They are on to the divisional round and a trip to Green Bay against the Packers. He comes set, takes the snap, he's back to throw. He has time, steps up, heaves one down the middle of the field into the end zone, and Nicks makes the catch for the touchdown! He went up with the big hands and caught it on the Hail Mary! The New York Giants have eliminated the number 1 seed Green Bay Packers.
San Francisco, here we come.
In the NFC Championship game against the San Francisco 49ers, Eli Manning withstood a brutal pounding from the NFL's top-ranked defense.
And now he's going to get planted and sacked from behind by Aldon Smith. Holy crap!
And as well as swirling winds and torrential rain.
I'll say, now, Eli, how's the wind? It's okay. It's not bad. Should we, be aware of throwing into the wind? No. Do we have to worry about that? Nope. Okay.
Manning threw for 316 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He zips one to the left to the end zone. Touchdown Giants! Mario Manningham! And the Giants are back in front.
And in overtime, New York's special teams provided 2 plays that sent the Giants to the Super Bowl.
Boots one, returnable for Williams from his own 20. Lost the ball, and the Giants say they have it. They do! Knocked out by Jaquan Williams. Devin Thomas recovered it. Can the Giants now finish the deal?
We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right.
I know.
We're going to be all right.
This is the same guy that in 08 kicked a 47-yard field goal with minus 24 degrees in overtime in Green Bay, Wisconsin, with a ball that was hard as a brick. I believed he was going to make it.
Snap is low. Kick on its way. It's got the distance, and it is good! And Lawrence Tynes has done it again. He's kicked the Giants to the 2nd Super Bowl in 4 years.
We're going to Super Bowl! We're going to Super Bowl!
Congratulations, Giants. We're going to the big one again. 1, 2, 3.
In Super Bowl 46 in Indianapolis, the Giants would once again face the New England Patriots. And Tom Coughlin had his team more motivated and prepared than they had ever been in their entire football careers.
Our practices out there, bang, 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 bang. I don't know if the ball ever hit the ground. And the guys who usually try to bust my tail with my time thing, you know, I would set up time for practice. Let's say it was 3:35 or something. They'd be out there at 3:20, dressed and ready to go.
I am so very, very proud of this football team. And I am man enough to tell you guys that I love you.
I've never said that to a team before, but I felt strongly about this team. The thing I wanted them to know is how much I admired them for what you've accomplished, for the men that you are, and the way in which you have truly come together as a team. That's all you coach for. That's the goal.
In yet another Super Bowl classic, the Giants once again delivered big when it mattered the most.
3:46 to go, one timeout and the 2-minute warning. We've seen something like this before, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Manning out of the shotgun set, and he's back to throw. Climbs the pocket, deep ball down the left sideline, and it's going to be caught. Was he inbounds? Yes!
Just an incredible football play. When we talk about playing above the X's and O's, you have to play above the X's and O's to win in this league. There's the greatest example of all.
Hand off Bradshaw, he runs up the middle, and he falls into the end zone for the touchdown. He thought about stopping.
Why not take the lead? You got 57 seconds to go.
But it's not over. I never for 1 second thought that because of the amount of time there was on the clock.
Brady's back, Brady's under pressure, Brady's chased, Brady heaves one down the middle of the field into the end zone, a jump ball, and it's incomplete, and the ball game's over, and the Giants have won Super Bowl 46. Finish is what Tom Coughlin said, and the Giants have finished off the Patriots in the Super Bowl for the second time in 4 years.
When you set a goal and you accomplish the goal, and when you specify exactly what it's going to take, and it happens exactly that way, that is rewarding, it's satisfying, but it's also fulfilling. There's nothing like it. The way in which that it all came together was something that is, you'll never forget it. Never forget it. And it's over so darn fast.
In 2016, Tom Coughlin returned to MetLife Stadium, where he was inducted into the New York Giants Ring of Honor.
This man taught us about teamwork. He taught us about winning. He taught us how to get it done. He taught us how to stop people out. Tom Coughlin, everybody.
I am humbled to be included in this most distinguished group of Giant greats. And I want to thank the millions of New York Giant fans, the greatest fans in the world, the greatest franchise in all of professional sports, the New York Giants. Thank you.